Mr. John North and grandson. To see Mr. Settings indeed. And Mr. Settings' signature at the bottom too. So you're John North as was master shipwright in Barbados, are you?
Jamaica. Port Royal in Jamaica.
Beg your pardon?
That was good morning. In French. A little test I try is unlikely lads. Those look like spies.
For making ships. Wood is what ships is made of.
Even victory.
What else would it be made of? Cold iron? Shaped by the hands of men like me. Wood, like your head. The first ship I was carpenter on from start to finish was called the Cavalier. What we call a third rate. What happens if I takes my old stick, puts it across my knee and pushes down at either end?
You'll break it, won't you?
That's right, my stick. And it'll bend a lot more before it breaks. There's an old friend. See that? That's the ship I was just talking about. The Valiant. Wants to be the next Lord Nelson, but his mother and I are hoping to persuade him to another path.
Now, these new strategies change the shipwright's craft. Their guns from the sides of their ships as they did so. The famous broadside. It was a contest of strength and fire, brawn without brains. Whose ships had the strongest sides to take the punishment?
Once you've got the shape of her, all the beams, the skeleton of her, you leave her a while, so all those bits and chunks of wood can get used to each other, and she spreads with the weight and bends, just a little, but not sometimes, and she creaks while she's at it. Get together so tight and perfect, there's no water can get in. There's cracks and seams and joints, and those have to be filled. You take old rope and you tease it apart, and that's oakum. And you take your oakum and you squeeze it into the tacks and get her ready for her sails. But what you're really doing, boy, is decking her out with your own hopes and dreams. I've seen battle, boy. I've seen war at sea. It's bad enough for the officers, but you'll start below decks. You'll be a powder monkey. You'll be on the gun deck, running back and forth with cartridge to the gun. Back and forth the length of the deck, all slippery with blood and water. And don't you fall down, boy, carrying that cartridge. Don't you fall down. That cartridge could go anywhere, and all its power, one straight spark, and you and all your little power monkey mates will roll into eternity. And all the while you're running back and forth, the enemy shot smashes into the old boy, if you're lucky.
Out to the spinning rooms to be spun into yarns, and then those yarns will go into this building here to be tarred. The tarring process helps to keep the fibres, the yarns themselves, waterproof. Then they're left to dry. Once they are dried, they come onto the double rope walk to be spun from yarns into strands and then strands into rope. See, if you attempted to strike a match inside a Royal Naval Dockyard building, that's classed as setting a fire. And they won't charge you with arson, no. They'll charge you with treason. Well, they'll be threaded through a registering plate and the forcing tube behind. Now that forcing tube forces all the yarns to come together as one. Anti-clockwise, off we go. That's it, get a good pace going, boy. In that top, we have got 3 grooves. Our 3 strands are going to sit inside those grooves. And if this top will naturally get forced down the full length of the rope walk just by the nature of the rope coming together. Stairs, and then slightly free. Just remember you've got to walk all the way back to that exit and get out the building.
She does it yet. This is, you know, when you get more experience, I think they enjoy it all.
Oh.